Good afternoon. Gardening at 7:01. Updates on the creek garden I've been planting on today. We planted a bunch of foxglove seedlings I grew from the seed this spring. There's probably a dozen of them I've scattered through here. This is an anthe-water spirea that I transplanted. This is some type of carex. Don't remember the name. I'd have to look at my tag on another plant. I transplanted several daylilies over into this area to go with the ones that were already here. Transplanted several variegated Solomon seal. I think there's 3 clumps of them. 1, 2, 3. Again, bunch of foxgloves. Moved a can't think what it's called. Hydrangea, Annabelle hydrangea, back there. I had a huge clump of it beside the house that's been growing there for years. Dug most of it out, transplanted some, and this little piece was persistent coming back. So I transplanted it behind the house just to find some place for it to go. And I think it will do all right in this shade. Transplanted 3 Caesar's brother iris. Transplanted some of the blue fescue grass. I grew this from seed last year, and it's kind of slow growing, but it kind of took off this year. And I dug out 3 of them and put in mixed pots, and they did really well. So I took them back out and planted them back here. Back there is a very sad black laced elderberry. A beautiful plant. I planted it behind the daylilies farther down the creek and never got any water. The deer ate on it, and so I'm hoping to rescue it. And don't know if it'll get enough sun back here, but hopefully it lives and does well. There's 5 epimedium I planted, rubrum, so they have red flowers. And I got a bunch of these at a nursery. I bought one majorly on clearance, like for $5, and they're $20 plants. And they said, take as many as you want for free. And I think I got 10. So here's 5 of them. Here's a dark eyes crane's bill geranium. Dark kind of fuchsia flowers. A Japanese painted fern I've had for a while. I put it in a pot this year and it decided to grow. Put it back out here. This is some kind of native aster, this white thing here, and I moved it from farther down the creek. Thought it was kind of cute behind the angel. Trying to get a patch of birch hybrid campanula here. It's kind of a ground cover, little blue bell flowers. I planted 2 4-inch pots 3 years ago or so. One died. I found one little piece left, and I picked up these 2 1-gallon plants the other day on clearance. Here's a little dwarf iris that I had forgotten I planted in there. I don't know what it is. I think somebody gave it to me. 2 more of the blue fescue that had been in pot planters, and this dragon improved aster. It should do all right there if I can keep the deer from eating it. I have some big ones, New England asters, that they tend to chew on sometimes. So I may have to just keep my deer be gone on some stuff. But overall, looking nice. These random pots sitting around have bulbs in them that I run into planting. So there's some pink hyacinths in this pot. I'm going to put in the blue fescue. Back there, I think these are white daffodils. They were beside this tree. A bunch of bulbs I'm going to plant back in that area. These, I'm not sure what they were. I know they're daffodils, but I don't remember what color they are. Here's some more. They're fancy ones from behind the house, but I don't know what color. And these are the traditional big yellow ones. I'm going to scatter in through here. So there were quite a few bulbs planted along here that the previous owner had planted, and lots of them are in thick clumps that need to be dug up, and so that's what I've been running into. There's not as many on this part of the creek as there are farther down, but I keep thinking every year when they start to go dormant, I'll dig them up and spread them out, but it hasn't happened. So that's it for today. Hopefully tomorrow I can get the bulbs planted and weed eat behind this beautiful little Canadian hemlock. This was about a 2-foot tree I bought on clearance and planted back there 7 or 8 years ago. It's going to be a really nice tree. So that's all. Thanks.